Bonjour les étudiants, je m'appelle Omar Valdez et je suis professeur de français à El Centro College. Bienvenue au French 1412. Welcome to our May masterclass of your second semester of French. This video will give you a brief introduction to the course. We will be working for 3 weeks together. We will be completing a total of 4 chapters. So this course requires the utmost discipline, communication, and consistency. We have a lot of assignments to do together. Some of them will overlap. So we have a lot of work to do, but at the end of 3 weeks, you will have finished French 1412. In this video, I wanted to show you our syllabus, our calendar, and the website called Kia, which is where you will be turning in maybe 80% of your homework. The other 20% you will be submitting on this website, which is called eCampus. Okay, so eCampus and Kia. So let's look at our syllabus first. So as I said before, my name is Omar Valdez Rocha, and I'm an instructor of French. This is the continuation of your French 1 course. You will be doing many different assignments that will test your listening, your speaking, and you'll practice your writing and your speaking as well. For this course, we will be using a textbook called Horizons, and it's the latest edition, and it needs to come with a 6-month iLearn code. So usually for our online classes, you don't need to get the hard copy because everything is online. The cheapest and most common version for our online courses is option B, which is a Kia access code only, which comes with a textbook. And I'll show you how to do that with the Kia instructions. So for the textbook, you can have a free trial at the beginning so that you can set it up, because today we have a lot of homework to do. We only have 17 days of work, so today you will be working on half a chapter. So make sure that once you get this message, what I want you to do is, if you look here to the left, there's a Start Here button. Everything on that Start Here button you need to complete, see, understand, and because that's today's assignments for the day. I don't accept any late homework because we just simply do not have time to fall behind. So just keep that in mind. Just be consistent, have the utmost discipline, have a lot of communication with me if you feel confused, and there is no late homework allowed. So regarding the materials, once you sign up to Kia, it'll take you to the different steps that you need to do to purchase. So for this class, you need a working computer. You need these technical requirements because you will be recording and you will be listening. So your computer needs to have listening capabilities, and you need to be able to record, and you need to be able to listen from your computer. So make sure that you have a headset or some sort of audio component where you can record yourself. So a headset with microphone, internet access, and this is the great calculations for the class. Usually classes have A, B, C, D, F, right? So we do have those as well, but we go by a point system in which you get a total of 3,000 points for the whole semester, and you just need to be earning those points in different increments. So at the end of the semester, you will have a total column, and you need to go to the syllabus and see in what bracket you fall, and that's the letter grade you'll be receiving in 3 weeks. So today, what you need to do is you need to sign up for Kia, you need to start working on the homework, you need to watch this video right here, and you need to look at the calendar. And I need to see you signed up for Kia because tomorrow is our census date, which means I need to see that you have attended. And the way that I will take attendance is, have you signed up for our Kia course website? So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for the syllabus. It's French 1. These are the materials. We will discuss them in a little bit. These are the technical requirements, and these are the grade assignments. So, like I said before, you will be submitting some stuff on eCampus, which is this website right here, and you will be submitting most of your stuff on the Kia website. So, the workbook activities, that's Kia, e-textbook activities, that's Kia, the exams, the speaking tests as well are on Kia, the composition, the discussion boards, and the reflective essay, those are assignments that you will be turning in on eCampus. And as we go along, I will inform you of those deadlines and of the instructions. Mm, Remember, at Academic Honesty and Cheating, we take pride in our department of um, um, having respect for the people who actually do the work. So do not think of using Google Translate. Do not think of having a friend help you, because we catch those people and we refer them to our student conduct department at El Centro College. Finally, I just wanted to say regarding the assignments, well, we will be covering 4 chapters in French 1412, and these are our recommendations as to how to go about working on so much work in such a little period of time. So, first, you need to study the chapter. And in the textbook, as you study the chapter, there will be grammar videos. So, look at those for further explanations. Then we ask you to work on your textbook and workbook activities once you have studied the chapter and seen the grammar videos. And finally, you'll be ready for the exams. Okay? So if you have any technical difficulties with the website, with Kia, with eCampus, you need to contact Kia Support Online through the technical support link, and that's on the main page, as you'll see later, or you need to contact eCampus Technical Support. You can contact me just to let me know what's going on, and maybe I'll be able to help, or maybe I'll just refer you back to either one of those tech support lines. Okay? So no assignment leniency will be granted for technical difficulties unless students can produce a case number from Kia or eCampus Tech Support with a record of a verifiable technical problem. Okay? So um, I wanted to just discuss a little bit regarding the assignments. So the speaking test you'll be submitting on Kia, and these are usually 1 to 2 minute recordings of yourself after having studied a certain chapter. So you'll be ready for it. You will be writing 2 compositions in French, and they're small, but and they'll be dealing with a specific theme that you have covered in the chapter. There are 2 discussion boards, and those are done in English. One is called What is Critical Thinking, and the other one is regarding culture. Usually, it's French culture, comparing it to American culture in one way or another. I will give you those topics as we move forward. And finally, our biggest project of the semester is a reflective project, which is done in English. It's a cultural awareness project in which you discuss cultural language and its place in American culture in general. And there's 4 different steps that we need to take: an edit stage, a rough draft stage, a final draft. You need to make a PowerPoint presentation. We will discuss all of these little details as we move forward. But just know that as you look at your calendar, which we will do together in a moment, you just need to you're going to be really busy for the next 3 weeks. So make sure that you do not fall behind, and I even recommend going ahead a day if possible. There are some days where you only have an exam. There are days where we don't have class, for example, Memorial Day. We don't have any assignments due on Memorial Day, but I would suggest to just work ahead on those little times when you are able to. Okay, so I wanted to now look at the course calendar. So if you look here to the left of our eCampus menu, I have a tab for syllabus and calendar. And let me show you. This is our calendar for the course, so there's only even a little bit less than 3 weeks. So every week you will be working on half a chapter. Each chapter of our book is covering 3 competence. That's why it's called COMP, competencies. So there's 4 total. So on one day you will work on 1 and 2. The next day you will work on 3 and 4. You will work on workbook activities, which is a summary of everything you've learned from the 4 competencies. And then you will work on an exam and a speaking test. There's only 2 speaking tests, so the speaking test is not always there. But that is the format of our course. Working on competence 1, 2, 3, 4, workbook, and then speaking test. So the competence 1, 2, 3, and 4, those are textbook activities, and this that is called ESAM. Those are the student activity manual, which we just call workbook. Okay, so once you do your textbook assignments on Monday and Tuesday, sometimes on the same Tuesday you will have your workbook activities. And then you will have your exam, and sometimes you'll have a speaking test. As you can see, that's chapter 5. 6 is the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, workbook activities, exam. Then you will have, here I have the assignments that you need to complete. For example, this coming Sunday, you need to complete both discussion boards, the critical thinking forum and the cultural discussion question. Okay. Next week, we have chapter 7, 1, 2, 3, 4 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Then on Thursday, you will have the workbook activities, and then you will submit a composition on Friday, and then you'll have your exam on chapter 7. See how Friday is, you only have that composition, even though it's a lot of work. You might use this day to go a little bit ahead on your work. The same way, it is not required, but Memorial Day could be one of those days where you can actually just do a little bit more work if you wish to do so. Then chapter 8, competence 1, competence 2, competence 3, competence 4 on Monday. Then you have the workbook. You need to submit your second composition on the 4th of June. And our final day is June 5th, which you will be doing your final exam, which is just your chapter 8 exam. And you will be submitting also your final draft of the reflective essay and your reflective essay presentation, your PowerPoint presentation. So the blue, those are the steps that we need to take to complete the reflective essay. So what I would suggest for all of you is to just have this calendar at hand, because things are going by so fast. I will not be there to remind you of every assignment that is available. Those instructions will be on the website sometime today. So everything is available for you to complete from today and forward. All of the assignments are due by midnight of the day that they are assigned right here, okay, in the calendar. So competence 3 and 4, that is due by midnight on May 24th, Friday. Okay, so that's the calendar, and you'll find it on Syllabus in Calendar. Okay? Also, the last document that I have for you is the KIA instructions, which is how you're going to get to hold on one second. How you're going to get to the to our KIA website, where you will be doing most of your work. So that's going to take a little while to open. But if you see here to the left, there's an I Learn KIA link, and this link will take you to the website. Okay, so once you go there, and you also will find the website right here on the instructions that I just downloaded from the Syllabus in Calendar folder. So what you need to enroll in our course is this code right here. That's also on your syllabus. That's the course code. So you need to, if you don't have an account, go to this website, click on Students, create a new account, so username and password, and then at some point it'll ask you for your course code. Then you will have a chance if you don't have the sources right now resources to buy your textbook right at this moment, it'll tell you that you can get a free trial. So you can look around. When you click on buy, there'll be a little link that'll say free trial, blah, blah, blah. So click on that. You need to be signed in today because you have homework today. So make sure you follow these steps. Go to the website, create an account. They'll ask you for your course code. The course code is right here under the instructions and on your syllabus. Once you're in it, it'll ask you to buy the resources. You can buy them right away, or you can look around for the free trial just for a little while you actually purchase the access, complete access to the website. And you need to do that today. Okay? So if we were to go to the website, okay, I'm gonna go through eCampus.